Hello to all viewers. Hello to everyone. I am Shiloh, the last scribe for the house of Jacob. I am a messenger and a true servant of the Almighty. November 29, 2019 is the Almighty's judgment day upon all things on the earth. On that day, the Almighty will reveal himself, and everyone will receive life or death. On that day, he will declare war against all gods, goddesses, godlike ones, and against everything that he considers to be evil. This video is to open your eyes and give you some basic understanding of the second species of human beings the Almighty created. This video is titled, The Seed of Ahdum, the second individual species of persons to live on the earth. The Old Testament speaks about 3 different individual species of human persons. These species of persons are individual creations of the Almighty. Ahdum is the second individual species of persons to live on the earth. Look at Genesis 1 and 27. It says, "So the Almighty created man, the Almighty created him, male and female, the Almighty created them." The word man in Genesis 1 and 27 is the Hebrew word Ahdum. Genesis 1 and 27 tells the reader the Almighty created an individual species of man, and he created both a male and a female at the same time, but separate from one another. Now look at Genesis 1 and 26. It says, "Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, over every creeping thing that creeps, and upon all the earth." Genesis 1 and 28 says, "And the Almighty blessed them, and the Almighty said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth and subdue it, have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over everything that moves upon the earth." Genesis 1 and 26, Genesis 1 and 27, and Genesis 1 and 28 tells us that Ahdum and his mate were the next individual species of persons to rule the whole world after the species of Behemoth. The word man in Genesis 1 and 27 is defined in the Strong's Concordance reference H120. Strong's reference H120 is pronounced Ahdum. The word Ahdum means ruddy, it means human being, it means an individual or the species, it means mankind, it means another, it means hypocrite, it means first man, it means low, it means man, it means mean, it means of low degree, and it means person. Strong's reference H120 is the same word used for the name Adam in the book of Genesis. You cannot correctly interpret the Hebrew word Ahdum without using all the words from the recorded definition. With that being said, Strong's reference H120 Ahdum interprets as follows. Ahdum, the first man, is the other individual species of mankind. He is a ruddy human being, and he is a mean man. This man is a hypocrite and a person of low degree. This is the correct interpretation by recorded definition for the Hebrew word Ahdum. According to the recorded definition and correct interpretation, Ahdum is not a good person. Ahdum is a wicked man and is the other individual species of mankind. The word ruddy from the definition of Ahdum gives us more information as to who Adam really is. The word ruddy is defined in the Strong's Concordance reference H111, reference H119. Strong's reference H119 means to be flushed in the face, it means to turn rosy in color, and made red all over. Strong's reference H119 interprets as follows. Ruddy, to be flushed in the face, to turn rosy red in color all over. So when you add all of the words that define Strong's reference H119, the word ruddy, to the interpretation of the Hebrew word Ahdum, it interprets as follows. Ahdum, the first man, is the other individual species of mankind. He is a ruddy human being who flushes in the face and turns rosy red in color all over. He is a mean man and a hypocrite. He is a person of low degree. According to Genesis 1 and 27, Ahdum, the mean man, the hypocrite, was created by the Almighty. When the reader gets to Genesis 2 and 5, the reader finds out something very important about Ahdum and his species of persons. Genesis 2 and 5 says, "And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Almighty had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground." The word till in Genesis 2 and 5 is defined in the Strong's Concordance reference H5647. Strong's reference H5647 means to work. It means to serve. It means worshiper. It means to be or become a servant. It means ear, or to listen. It means to keep. It means to perform a work. It means to labor. The word ground in Genesis 2 and 5 is defined in the Strong's Concordance reference H127. Strong's reference H127 means soil. It means country. It means earth. It means husbandman. And it means land. The word for man in Genesis 2 and 5 is Ahdum. Genesis 2 and 5 tells us that Ahdum and his species of persons did not labor for the Almighty, nor could he or they be led or enticed to. Ahdum and his species of persons did not worship the Almighty, nor could he or they be led or enticed to. Ahdum and his species of persons would not listen to the Almighty, nor could he or they be led or enticed to. Ahdum and his species of persons did not protect the earth, nor could he or they be led or enticed to. Ahdum and his species of persons did not be good husbandmen, nor could he or they be led or enticed to. Isaiah 2 and 9 confirms that Ahdum is a mean man. Isaiah 2 and 9, "And the mean man boweth, and the mean man boweth down." The Hebrew word for mean man in Isaiah 2 and 9 is the Hebrew word Ahdum. This is the end of my video titled "The Seed of Ahdum," the second individual species of persons to live on the earth. Now you have some basic understanding of the first species or the second species of human beings to live on the earth. November 29, 2019 is the day of the Almighty's judgment upon all living things. I am Shiloh, the last scribe for the house of Jacob. Watch my videos, follow me, and discover the recorded truth about the Almighty, His power, His glory, His honor, His reputation, His experiences with, and His message to all the individual species of persons on the earth.